Okay, it's July 3rd, so that explains what all that noise was. 3 years ago in the summer, I got double jaw surgery, and here's me 3 years later, and I feel great about it. It really did change my life. So before double jaw surgery, I was very insecure. Like, I was insecure about my smile. My teeth were crooked, my jaw was crooked. Like, life had it going for me. Like, she did not treat me well. And so I would never smile. I would never like laugh too hard. Like, I would always like cover my mouth like this whenever I laughed or I smiled. I just remember being like so shy and so embarrassed about what it looked like when I talked, when I ate, etc. So the first idea of getting double jaw surgery came up to me actually at a dentist appointment when I was like in 5th or 6th grade. And I remember being so scared at the idea of like a super invasive surgery. I think I was scared of like the idea of a surgery in general. Like, I'm still pretty scared of surgeries, but like this one I ended up wanting bad enough that like it kind of removed the fear for me, because I was just like really excited about how I'd look after the surgery. And so I just remember reading up a lot about the surgery, other people's experiences of it. So I've always wanted to make a video of my own, sharing my own experience and hopefully helping you with navigating the scariness or like the fears you might have going into the double jaw surgery. And hopefully after watching this, you kind of get a feel for what it's like and what you can expect afterwards, I guess. Something that surprised me about getting double jaw surgery was the fact that like the process was not that linear. Like, I expected to be able to just sign up for the surgery, go in, do the surgery and be done. But no, it took like years of preparation before getting the double jaw surgery itself. Like, I had to first get braces, I had to first get my wisdom teeth removed, I had to get my top 2 molars removed because my jaw was super crowded on top. And something I didn't expect was the fact that like after I got my braces, my teeth actually looked worse than before I had my braces. So when I got braces, it straightened out my teeth, which made my underbite even more pronounced. And so like, here are some pictures of how I looked like with my braces and with my underbite. I was so scared to smile. I would always smile with my lips closed all the time. I had braces for about 2 years before they finally let me get my double jaw surgery. They said that they would like shorten my lower jaw and push it back and then break my upper jaw and pull it forward and then like screw everything in place. And there are actually like legit videos of double jaw surgeries on YouTube, and it's like super bloody and gory, and like I'm not into that stuff. I can't even watch Grey's Anatomy. Like, I'm very weak-souled, weak-minded, so I never watched that. And I feel like if I did watch that, I would have been even more scared for my surgery. And so my doctor just showed me like a virtual simulation of what my surgery would look like, so I'm thankful for that. Otherwise, it would have scared me into not even getting it. So my surgery was scheduled for June 5th, 2018 at like 7 a.m. in the morning, and that was like 2 days before my 18th birthday. So I was only 17 when I got my jaw surgery, and I'm actually very grateful I got it so young, because I think the nurses told me that like since I got my double jaw surgery at such a young age, I was able to heal and like recover faster since my body's still young and supple or whatever. That's such a weird word. I'm editing my video, and literally the section where I talk about my surgery got deleted. I have to redo this, and I had to put on my pajama shirt, so I'm sorry about that. No more tank top. My jaw surgery itself, I got in at 7 a.m. My mom and my sister were with me, and I was really scared about the general anesthesia because they told me the surgery would be about like 5 to 7 hours long. I got in, they made me put on like the hospital gown, and then they stuck an IV in one of my veins in my arm. And I kid you not, like it felt like 4 to 5 seconds later my eyes were closing and I was like out like a light, and then my eyes didn't reopen again until probably like, it felt like 5 or 10 seconds later. Like, it was very fast. Like, I closed my eyes and then I opened, and then suddenly like the surgery was over already. When I woke up, a nurse was sitting right next to me, like just keeping track of me, and I was so tired though that like I really fell back asleep, and I didn't wake up again until 2 hours later. Then they wheeled me to my recovery room, like a normal hospital room. I got into that bed, fell asleep, and then when I was asleep, my sister and my mom actually got to come into the hospital room to finally see me, and my mom took a picture of my sister with my unconscious body. So here's a picture of that. And it's just such a ridiculous picture, but it's actually one of my favorite pictures now because it's just so ridiculous. And I just remember after I finally woke up, one of my biggest concerns about double jaw surgery was the fact that like my nose would get wider. I don't know why, but I just was really nervous about that, because since you push the upper jaw forward, it does kind of widen your nose a bit, but my nose only stayed widened when I was like still really swollen. I remember waking up, grabbing my phone and taking a selfie right away to see what it looked like, and here's just that selfie. And then I remember staying the night at the hospital and then finally being able to go home. But when I went home, I was strictly on liquids. Like, I was not allowed to eat any solids, so I basically had a ton of pudding and protein shakes, water, smoothies. Like, my mom blended up anything that she could, and I had to eat it by a syringe, and that was really crazy. But I remember it was 2018, so I would just stay home, eat my liquids, watch a ton of YouTube, and then just try to live my life. I was swollen for good like 2 years after my double jaw surgery. And so that's something I want to warn you about, is that like you won't see the full results of your double jaw surgery until a couple years after, because I was able to eat solid foods probably about like a month or two after my double jaw surgery, but the swelling didn't go down until a few years later. So if you are going through the recovery process right now and you're scared about your results, like you aren't happy with how you look right now, just give it a few years. Like I know it's a long time to wait, but you really won't see the results until all the swelling goes down, and your body needs time to do that. Everyone recovers at a different rate, but like I didn't see my full results until 2 years later. So that's just something I wanted to warn you about. But if you have any questions about my recovery process, about like what I ate, like what I did, I also had to ice my face a ton, so constantly I was doing that, and I had to like drink a ton of water to help myself, to help my body recover, just taking care of myself in general, getting a lot of sleep, sleeping upright. So if you have any questions about the recovery process, just let me know in the comments. Like I'll definitely be more than happy to help you through it. I know it's a very scary process, it can be for a lot of people, so if you just need any comfort, any advice, any more insight, just ask me down in the comments. I'll do my best to answer all of it. Double jaw surgery is literally such a great surgery, so if you get the chance to get it, I honestly highly recommend it. I'm super happy with my results. I just feel so much more confident in myself, so much happier, so much more comfortable in my own skin. I can look in the mirror and smile at myself. I smile at myself all the time now. I laugh all the time now, and I just think like it's such a confident booster. So go and get it if you can. And if you have any questions, once again, just let me know. I'll totally help you through this process. I'll provide any comfort, any support that you need. So thank you so much for watching this video, and yeah, double jaw surgery literally changed my life, and I'm sure it will change yours too. So don't be nervous about it, you got this.